What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger today, guys. And today we're doing our first ever optics review on Meprolight's M21. This channel's ammunition is brought to you by American Marksman. Their mission is to deliver top-tier ammunition and reloading components, catering to avid civilian firearm enthusiasts like myself and sportsmen across the nation. Hey man, we moving on up. We moving on up to the east side. You feel what I'm saying? And we got our hands today on the M21. If you guys don't know what the M21 is, it's, in my opinion, one of the most iconic optics on the market. It's been in the market for over 20 years now and used by many militaries out there, most notably used for Israel's military, and it's still being used today. And it's a very special optic because it's not battery powered. Yes, we have the Trijicon ACOG that's built off the fiber and is etched out in its reticle, but Mepro's been doing that same exact thing for the past 20 years and been doing a damn fine job as well. Built with fiber and tritium, the fiber optic allows for you to be able to use, once again, the light around you to give you an illuminated bullseye through your optic. And then the tritium is something that you can use in the nighttime. So during the daytime, the fiber is being used to light up that reticle. And then during the nighttime, that tritium that's been charged up throughout the day with the solar around it glows and then gives you that same exact reticle at nighttime. And this optic is very well backed by Meprolight. The fiber itself being built with a lifetime warranty and the tritium having a 10-year warranty. So within 10 years, if you have an issue where when you walk into a dark space and that reticle is not lighting up and your tritium in some way, shape, or form went out, you can send it on in and get a replacement because of its 10-year warranty. The fiber, however, is back lifetime. So with that being said, you may be wondering how long would an optic like this usually last? Well, you could typically expect something like this to last you around 15 years. There's probably even more M21s out there that have lasted even longer because, as I stated, even when the tritium goes out after those 10 years, the fiber part will still work. So in a well-lit area, you can still use this optic for years and years to come. Built from, I believe, military aircraft metal, it's built like a tank. You know, you can drop it. It's been dropped. It's meant to be thrown around. It's military use. This is a military optic at the end of the day. This is not something that's just used, you know, here and there. This has been in many wars. And, you know, war is not a good thing, but it's just to show you how sturdy something like this is and how well built something like this is to be able to be still around for 20 years, still to this day. And one thing that's dope about this optic is that it comes with the QD mount. So you can easily take it off, you know, put it on, and you're good to go. The only thing on the actual optic itself is its windage as well as its elevation knobs. Right here you have elevation, and right here you have windage. That's all you pretty much need. After that, like I stated before, there's no batteries in this M21. Everything is just straight from the fiber and the tritium that makes this thing glow. And as you look through the actual optic itself, you may notice there's a slight different type of tint. Well, that is all purpose built. Looking at this optic, you can see that there is a coating on the outside of it as well, right? Well, that is to reduce glare and reduce that reticle being shown by an enemy or someone out in the far distance. Whereas you look at any other red dot out there, sometimes you can usually see the red dot part popping back out at you. Whereas with this coating, you don't see that. With all the pros of this optic, there usually sometimes have to be some sort of con. One of the biggest cons when it comes to the M21 is washout. And washout is when being inside this house right here, if you're looking out somewhere that is extremely bright, the reticle itself will not be as bright as the outside area that you're looking at, so that then the reticle is not easily seen or shown. If I'm in my room that is darker and looking outside that is brighter, the reticle will not show up and not pop up because the reticle's brightness is determined by the area that which you're within. So me being in this, you know, nicely well-lit room, it's taking in this type of atmosphere, whereas I'm pointing out it's way more brighter, you get that washout effect. But Mepro has easily fixed this by adding on polarizing lenses that you can screw on to then make those small adjustments to be able to see out in those more brighter areas. So one of the ways that people have been able to combat the washout though is by setting up like an LED light. So it's like a little white wire that then points into the fiber which then brightens up the reticle even more because this is all fiber optics. So they would put a little LED light bulb or something. Now I'll show you a picture that points in here and illuminates this even more to then brighten up that reticle when looking through it in that outside looking area. So some simple fixes and all that. And this has been an optic that's been in use for 2 decades now, the M21. I think that it's about time for an M22. Maybe there might be one, you know, coming down the pipeline. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. I've been hearing some things. So overall, though, this has been a solid optic. I love this thing, how it looks on the Galil. I love how it looks on 8Ks. I love how it looks even on ARs. It has a great look overall on all different optics out there. And I love the fact that it is a reflex sight than a, you know, typical, you know, ACOG or zoomed in. Nothing wrong with that, but I like that it's a reflex sight that is self-illuminating through day and night as well, because you don't see that many of that. And I've heard there's a couple of magnifiers out there that you could buy that are compatible with the Mepro M21 because of its height. It's a slightly little bit higher than your typical optics out there. But I love the mount that it comes with. It also comes with this bad boy right here so that you can get up in there and clean the lens, but also a little to blow out the dust and air. Like I stated before, there's polarizing caps as well as those lens flare caps that you could put on for some different attachments that can help you out there when needed. This is the box that it came in right here. You know, check it out. You got the manual as well. And they had different type of adapter types from Picatinny, Weaver, and TAR. They have a bullseye. They have an open sight as well for different reticles if you like it. And they have a flash guard with the Mepro 21 sight and polarizing lens. So there's different types of ones that you can get out there. You can see the ones that I got that's checked off. It's a Picatinny one with a bullseye, and you can see that it says the flash guard as well as the polarizing lens as an additional pieces if needed, you know, different types that you can buy out there. No batteries, no switches, always on for action, daytime confidence under low light conditions, totally integrated day and night operation, quick shooting in urban areas, rapid target acquisition, large field of view, which is another thing, extremely large field of view, and there's no eye relief, I guess it would say, or a long eye relief, whatever it is. Like, you don't have to be, there's no magnification, so you don't have to have it at a certain distance to use it. It's good all around, and it's MIL STD qualified, so amazing. And you may be wondering, how much does the M21 gonna run you? Well, it's gonna run you about $479, and that's for an optic that's gonna last you for 10 plus years. Me personally, I don't think that's bad. However, at the same time, check out the link down below in the description to get 15% off on the Meprolight. I'm actually making a blog post, and I'm gonna talk more about this on my blog post, and you can use my code 2WildGuns on Meprolight USA to get 15% off on this as well as any other optic out there. So 2WildGuns, 15% off. For this bad boy, you're gonna have a home run optic for years and years to come. And I want to give a huge shout out to Mepro for sending this on over, giving me the opportunity to actually review this. And I have another additional optic from them as well that we will be showing in the near future. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below on the Mepro M21. Amazing. And you might be wondering where Mepro USA is. It's in Alabama. It's not that far. So, you know, I'm in Georgia. It's in Alabama. USA made. You know, can't go wrong. So salute. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see you guys and girls on the next video. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in, checking out. Peace.